Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Weekly Builds. In today's video, I'll be showing you the top 10 LEGO Ideas sets that I think you should be supporting. Okay, so first up, we're going to take a look at this Brooklyn Nine-Nine set, the 99th Precinct, by Ben Fankhauser. I'm probably not pronouncing your name correctly, but apologies about that. Who is a 10k club member who's made it to the 10,000 supporters stage before, and this set has also made it to the stage before, though it didn't pass the review process last time. So let's take a closer look. So at the time of recording, it's got just over 5,500 supporters with just over 700 days left to get up to that 10,000 for a chance to go through that review stage again. Fingers crossed for it. I haven't seen every episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Maybe you have. Let me know in the comments. I'm a casual fan. I've seen a handful of episodes. It is a good show. But I absolutely love the style of this style of build that LEGO have obviously done with other ideas sets, such as The Office or the Friends sets, Seinfeld, all of them, like those kind of apartments and The Office. I really like it. So this is right up my street. This one is a little bit more open plan, a little bit more open compared to the others, but that's okay. Off the top of my head, I can't remember how accurate it is, but I imagine it's pretty accurate to the real thing. Got plenty of minifigures here. Let's have a quick 11. Wow, that's nice. I mean, the Office set is coming with a lot. That's going to be a day one purchase for me, hopefully. So hopefully I can get that. So there we go. Attention Squad. Firstly, a huge thanks to the 10,000 amazing people who got to this project to the review milestone once already. I cannot express my appreciation enough. I'm not giving up on this project, and that's why I'm super excited and proud to bring you the new and improved Brooklyn Nine-Nine 99th Precinct. And there's just some more details about the iconic locations and the squad members and things like that, and all listing out several of the Easter eggs, which is pretty cool. Obviously, again, as I've said before, that this set did kind of go through the ideas process once before, but this time it's got 2,000 less pieces than the first submission. Wow, that's good. I mean, obviously, LEGO have like a certain criteria to look for when you submit an ideas project. But yeah, 2,000 less pieces. That's really cutting down. But I mean, as you can see from these pictures, I still think that, look at it. It covers the basics. You can make your own expansions and additions with your own parts, but for a basis of a set, this is a good starting point. Have we got any more pictures? Let's have a look. Okay, so I can't find any more pictures, but there's a few official comments from the LEGO Ideas team just congratulating the project on reaching several milestones before, so that's pretty good. Let's see, what's some of the public comments from other people? What have they said? Lots of people saying how much they love it, how they would definitely buy this. I would. I mean, I'm absolutely in love with the Queer Eye and the Seinfeld sets. I've never seen an episode of either of those shows, so I'm not too bothered about the source material itself, but I do like these styles of sets. Fingers crossed this set reaches 10k and hopefully gets approved this time, because this one would be very good, I think. Okay, next up is another kind of open plan office style set, because, well, it is set in an office. It's Parks and Recreation by SJ's Workshop, who is also another 10k club member. This set's got nearly 3,000 supporters and just under 600 days left to go to reach 10k, so hopefully it can get there. This time we've got plenty more pictures. So, again, Parks and Recreation, not a show I've seen in a long time, but doesn't matter to me. I love this. And this one, as you can see from this picture here, obviously it's got all these extra rooms from the office, but they're all kind of detachable, so you can display like the main section or these smaller little individual modules as well, which is really nice. I like the colours used, the details. Look at that. That's great. I wonder how many figures this one comes with. Let's take a look. There's over 9 minifigures included. Again, a nice amount, covering most of the main characters. Wow. Welcome to the Parks Department. Recreate your favourite moments from the hit mockumentary TV show with this Parks and Rec LEGO set. This will make an excellent addition to any collection, as it's full of details and play opportunities whilst also being a striking display piece. Look at that. It already sounds like the description on the official LEGO website. So this model is split into 4 main sections: the bullpen, Ron's office, Leslie and Tom's office, and the conference room. Each of the rooms can be detached from the main module in order to get a closer look inside, and all come packed with references to the show. Again, listing out several Easter eggs. That's what I like about some of these kind of TV show based sets, is that the designers really, I mean, obviously they're fans of the show and fans of Lego, but they really pack in loads of details, and it's really nice to see. And then when they get made into official sets, Lego does a good job at kind of replicating as many of those as they can, obviously. So let's check out some of the public comments. What have people got to say about this set? Lots of people commenting on the great details and how this is such a really cool set, how they'd love to buy it. I mean, I would. Let me know. Is this a set you'd be interested in? Or how about this? Here's a bit more, maybe, polarizing topic. What's better, The Office or Parks and Rec? Let me know in the comments. Okay, next up, we're looking at this Pixar's Up house with balloons, obviously from the Pixar Disney film Up. I saw this film in the cinema. I loved it. Lots of great memories. So this is by VLLO. Again, probably not pronouncing your name right. I apologise, but at the moment it's got just over 6,000 supporters with just over 700 days left to go. So this one seems pretty good, and it's not a massive set, obviously, minus however many balloons are included in here, which I wonder how that would pass Lego's kind of stability and structural integrity standards, but I'm sure this designer's got it all figured out. Again, we've got the main characters here. It's been a while since I've seen the film, but it's so iconic and it's so colourful. Look at that, the brick-built Kevin. Oh, and the dog. Oh, that's great. Okay, wow, that's a lot of balloons. Yeah. I wonder how they're all attached, like... I'm impressed just by someone even attempting this. That's really good. So that would be very interesting to see. Nice. Look at that, the iconic chairs. Yeah. And the house is kind of modular. You can take the roof off and get inside. It's pretty small. It is a small building, so obviously we don't get a whole house interior. We just get the main living room, but that's where most of the thing is. Like, we don't see the other rooms in the house. It's not really important, but it's nice that these details are here and the colours. Yeah. It's cute. That's how I would describe it. It's a nice, wholesome set. Oh, here we go. How do the balloons work? The balloons and the fireplace are one system that connects to the house. In the second floor, there's a 2x2 plate gap for the fireplace to pass it perfectly. Oh, wow. It's like a big... So the balloons are really kind of built in there. Look at that. You could take it out and hold, I guess, a big balloon for yourself, but that's really clever. So at the first floor, there's a 1x2 Technic brick with a hole in which the bottom of the fireplace connects. With this structure in the house, the balloons fireplaces can stand upright. Oh, it's a similar thing to how the Ideas globe managed to get that spherical shape with the balloons. I see. The fireplace balloon system is made to be removable and able to hold round/spheric pieces all around the model to make sure that the model could be built in real life. I created a physical version using the bricks I had. It's not a one-on-one replica of the digital version, but it proves that the system for the balloons work. That is very interesting. I would love to see a Lego designer have their take on this if they... Yeah, that's really clever. Okay, what's the public feedback? Can only be good things, surely. A lot of people commenting on how it's such an awesome idea, how the minifigures that they've made look so accurate to the ones we've seen in the film. Wow, yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so next up is another house build this time. Maybe not as well known as the movie Up. I don't know. Wallace and Gromit, their home. I think this colour, compared to the previous house that we just looked at, this is obviously a lot more... It's not as visually appealing, which maybe Lego might think, I don't know about this as to make into a real set. But this is Wallace and Gromit by VLLO, same designer, with over 7,000 supporters and just over 550 days left to go. So we got Wallace, Gromit, we got the little sheep build, we got their van, a little garage extension. I just really, I was scrolling through the ideas page, I came across this, I just really like it. Like, even if you're not a fan of Wallace and Gromit, this is a great looking house, very kind of typical British, so it's really nice. I love the design of the van. Look, loads of interior details, all these different rooms. Yeah, obviously you can only do so much with custom figures, and I think they look a little bit weird for these guys, I'd probably give especially Wallace, I'd give him like a custom shaped head, maybe not like like how the Simpsons minifigures had their custom heads, although I actually don't like the Simpsons custom heads, but something like that, because the plain minifigure head just doesn't, Wallace's head is kind of quite tall, and the minifigure heads don't quite capture that. And probably the same for Gromit. Like, you can give him a minifigure body, but he definitely needs some sort of custom head. He kind of, I don't know, looks a bit weird to me. I don't know. But this brick-built sheep is adorable. Again, it's quite large compared to the figures, but I see where they're going with it. And look at this this looks official. It's something that would come out of the creator line, probably. Or like a little gift with purchase alongside a modular building, given the style. I just really like that. Safe, secure, humane pest control. Love it. Look at that, some interior details there. Nice. It's a bit dark inside, but you can add custom light kits to sets if you're into that sort of thing. Okay, so why should this be a real set? Wallace and Gromit are iconic characters that appeal to the whole family with their humour and creative stories. With this range of people that love Wallace and Gromit, I think this could be a great collaboration between LEGO and Aardman Animations. Yeah, it's a family. Everybody. Well, again, I don't know how popular Wallace and Gromit are internationally, but especially in the UK, everybody knows who Wallace and Gromit are. I think the highlight of this set for me is definitely the van. I just really like that. Okay, next up on our list is a modular building. Now, I don't think LEGO Ideas will ever officially approve a modular building, just because that's something LEGO kind of do themselves, and there have been some great modular buildings on LEGO Ideas before. Some of them do get through that review process, but they haven't made it further than that. This time it's Modular Arcade by VLLO, who is also another 10k club member. So this set has over 8,000 supporters with over 500 days left, so this should easily hit 10k supporters. It's exactly what you'd expect from a modular builder. I mean, I would definitely buy this if it was. I just love it. It's got an arcade. Yeah, I mean, it's an arcade with all sorts in a little pizza shop. Let's take a look at some other pictures. So it looks like the ground floor is mostly his pizza restaurant, and on the upper floor is the arcade itself. I love that checkerboard style of floor. Little gumball machine in the corner. That's a very nice looking. Yeah, look at that. It's packed with details. Wow, look at that floor for the arcade. That's really clever, and all these arcade machines. I didn't fully look at these pictures before filming today, so I wanted to kind of save some reaction. But wow, what is that printed tiles? I mean, it must be. Is that an existing piece? I don't think I've seen that before, but it really works well. Look at those. They look great. That's so clever. I really like that build. It just looks so nice. Using the mop piece as a plant. Love that. Oh yeah, it's an apartment. I don't know why I thought that was a bar. That's a very nice apartment. Nice wooded floor there. And the arcade sign using the letters from the typewriter. Perfect. If this doesn't get made into an official set, I hope it ends up on Rebrickable, because I want the instructions for this. I want to buy this set. I mean, this pizza mascot, I don't know, his face looks a little scary. I don't know about that. Just kind of staring into your soul. Ooh. Okay, but otherwise, look at that. We've got a couple of chefs, a couple of kids, some arcade patrons. I like that. It's probably one of my favourites out of these and all these sets I've got to show you today. Yeah, just look at that. That looks so nice, the way it presents itself there. Perfect on a street corner. I think it's unlikely that this would get made into a real set by LEGO, but oh man, I really want it to. Next up, it's another building, I know, but it's one of my favourite it's one of my favourite things in general. But one of my favourite themes for LEGO, which I'd wish they'd revisit, is the Wild West, Western themed. This is the Wild West Saloon by the Newborn, with just over 1,000 supporters and 133 days left. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this set is not going to make it. I mean, unless suddenly this video blows up and let's say everybody falls in love with it, I don't think this set will be meeting the 10k supporters for the review process this time, which is a shame, because I think it's really good and it's packed with so many details. Again, maybe it's a bit too large for an Ideas set, but I really like it. So let's take a closer look. So it's nice kind of corner building, typical saloon with a wooded detail outside, like nice cactus builds, And the interior, again, the picture's a little bit dark, but, you know, they don't want to lie to you with any artificial lighting, but packed with details and patrons. They got a nice little first floor kind of mezzanine area, and that kind of candle lit light hanging from the ceiling is really nice with the grandfather clock there and the animal skull on the wall. I really like that. There's a nice little water tower build as well. It just adds to the whole scenery, you know. A nice little wagon with the piano and a little table and stool. Again, looking at that grandfather clock there, very nice. And of course, it comes with a horse and cart, or very, not just a cart, a nice carriage, I should say. And then we've got this other wagon as well. Yeah, it's just so nice. Look at that. We've got the pianist, the bounty hunter, the owner, the bank robber, the waitress, and the bandit. With a little secret stash of gold hiding in the walls. So, with around 2,400 pieces, including 6 minifigures, this set is composed by the Saloon, which is the main building, and a separate water tank. If the project become a reality, it would represent a great way to bring back a beloved LEGO theme, such as Western theme. Again, yes. Please, LEGO, bring back some of your classic themes. Space, pirates, Wild West. I mean, out of all of them, I want Wild West the most, but yeah. The closest thing we got to it in recent years, nearly a decade ago, was in fact, maybe older, over a decade ago, was the Lone Ranger theme. Again, obviously, with some Wild West elements there, but please, LEGO, bring it back 2023, even if this set doesn't make it through the review stage, but yes, we need more Wild West in our lives. Okay, so now we're going to go on to some things which I call kind of desk displays. Like, these are obviously not play sets, they are display pieces. And this one is the classic telephone. This is by Brick Dangerous, who's also a 10k club member with over 6,500 supporters with 400 days left, roughly. So it has the potential, you know, again, all it takes is just one sudden surge of people to come across it and then be, oh yeah, that's a really nice set. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about this is the gold. Obviously, there's a lot of gold elements on here. It looks like metallic gold at that. I like it. It's not just tan, you know. But I don't see LEGO. I mean, and I love what they did for the cable here. That's really clever detail. But I don't see LEGO making this many gold parts. Like, maybe a few of these things would be in gold, but the rest of it would probably be just like a dark tan color, or maybe like a, you know, it could work, but obviously it's the goldness that gives it its charm here, I would say. It makes it it's a premium product. Like, I could easily see this being alongside a desk on like the typewriter set, because it just looks so nice. I really like what they did with the wire here. That's very clever. Yeah, that's very nice indeed. So the description says, in a world where telephones at home are disappearing and we only use mobile phones, why not have a classic phone made of LEGO pieces? Yeah, why not? This was the thought I had when I designed this old phone inspired by a Paramount Collector Classic series brand. I decided to create a replica that could decorate any corner of the house and replace the hole left by your real phone. The phone can roll its wheel and stimulate dialing a number. It can also be lifted off the hook. This design in total has 572 pieces, which isn't that many pieces, to be honest. It looks like it would be more. So if this was a real set, this shouldn't be too expensive. Under £100, I would say. That's pretty good. Next up is another desk accessory. This time it's the Vintage Lantern by Dime X Art, who is also a 10k club member. This set has over 2,000 supporters with just over 300 days left. Again, it's looking unlikely that this one will make that 10k threshold, but it was a staff pick not too long ago, so at least it's getting a little bit of recognition. Again, a lot of gold elements. I think, obviously, we all want more metallic parts in general, or chrome parts, silver parts. Obviously, with the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter, that should have been a bit more chrome to it, not just grey. Or the Back to the Future DeLorean, again, didn't have many silver elements. This set relies pretty much mostly on just gold-coloured parts, but it does look nice. You know, maybe if LEGO came across designs like these, they'd be like, oh yeah, we should make more parts in gold. And obviously, it also includes this nice little display stand, which is maybe an unnecessary inclusion, but it's, you know, no one's going to complain about it. And of course, it's a real working lantern with a correct mechanism where you turn it to activate it. Very nice, with a nice little kind of carry handle as well. So a lot of people in the comments are really commenting on the gold colour and how the mechanism is really cool and it's very clever. Someone's saying, what a bright idea. Yeah, exactly that. So come on guys, join me and show your support. Next up, we've got another little desk display item. This time, I mean, it is something that's a bit classic, but not as dated as the lantern or the phone. This is the iconic Lego computer and inside look by the Brick Hamster with just over 1,000 supporters and 200 days left. Again, sadly, it's unlikely that this set will reach 10,000 supporters for a chance to be reviewed and eventually made into a real set, but it's a really cool idea. Obviously, this is a scaled up version of the classic brick, obviously with the printed computer screen on it. I'm sure we've all got those in our collection. And inside it shows basically the inner workings of the computer and what happens to make it power. I think it's a really clever build, and I like ideas like this where you kind of expand something to see what's inside. Obviously, this isn't really inside. Sorry to break it to you. The Lego computer isn't a real computer, but details like this are just so nice. And I would see this making a really great collector's set, or maybe a nice gift with purchase if it was made into a real set. Finally, on my list of top 10 Lego ideas sets that I think you should support, we have the Flying Scotsman, the Liner Class A3 4472 462 Pacific Steam Locomotive. This is by Loco Build-A-Bear 1, with over 6,000 supporters and 500 days left, so again, it has the potential to reach that 10k. Lego have made obviously many trains in the past, and a similar train being the Emerald Knight, but Lego needs to make more trains. They need to make more steam trains especially, but ones that are also minifigure scale. Looking at you, Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition. They messed up there. So let's take a closer look. Again, it's a nice, I think green, it just works. Obviously it's that iconic train, it's that iconic look. But this one doesn't feature any custom prints or any stickers, except from here, but on the main locomotive, which some may seem as like a bit of a, like maybe it looks a bit too plain. You know, there's lacking some details here, but I just think it's sometimes, it's the simple things. Like we all know what it is, and this, it just looks so good. And the coloured wheels. Lego, I think they've only done black and red train wheels, so green, it just works really nicely. Of course, black would be fine as well, but green would be a nice change. And the kitchen car here, nice. Yeah, not too sure about the font. I don't know if that's meant to just be like a label or if it's meant to represent a custom sticker. But I really like this carriage build, and the colours complement each other so well. Look at that, and the inside there, the packs of the detail, the whole kitchen. That's very cool. Inside, look at the dining car. Yeah. Oh, and the sleeping car. Oh, that's pretty nice. And the guards fan as well. Look at that. I just love things like this. Classic steam trains in Lego. What is not to love? Again, if this set doesn't make it, I hope it ends up on Rebrickable so I can build it for myself either way. And it's got the option to be motorised, again, which is always a bonus. Lego train enthusiasts love to motorise their trains. Well guys, let me know what you think. Did you like any of those sets? Will you be supporting any of them? Let me know in the comments, and also check out all the links to these sets, all in the description. It would be great if all of these made it past the review stage and turned into real sets. Unfortunately, some good ideas in the past haven't become actual sets. That's too bad, but yeah, I guess we can always vote and find out and see what happens when the next ideas review process comes around. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.